DigitalDon AV, and I am here super excited for two reasons. Number one, innovative advantage, get to talk about their cool stuff. Number two, Greg Cornell, super genius. Look at the head on that guy. Like he's like a super genius. All right, so man, listen, where we at? What do you got?
Yeah, so we make the backbone for these audio video CMS systems.
Okay.
So the AVS Node, bread and butter product. We've been providing it for about 2,000 aircraft.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so quite a few installs. We do everything from light jets all the way up to wide body Boeing and Airbus size aircraft, everything in between. And so the basis here is to provide a backbone that allows customers to bring on whatever they want and make their cabin the way that they want it. So it's an open architecture.
Video signals, or is that a separate piece?
Yep, it's all in here.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So
wow.
The architecture of this product is you have this base chassis. So we have over 10,000 of these in the field. This chassis is essentially the same.
Okay.
And then what you have is these 8 different cards. And so what we can do is we can come out with 8 different, or we can configure the node with different cards based on what you need or what you need in a particular room.
Okay.
So if a customer wants USB-C, or they want HDMI, or they want our new Dolby Atmos, or they need a control processor, or MQTT, you know, we're starting to embrace some of those
so
open
it's
standards.
open architecture module that you can add this card. So upgradability on that?
Yeah, upgradability is fantastic. So we delivered our very first AVS Node install about 18 years ago, G450. That customer delivered with 32-pin iPod docks. Remember those?
Oh,
yeah. So it was,
I do very well.
Yeah, so 32-pin iPod docks and standard definition monitors.
Okay.
They just came back 2 years ago, and just by upgrading cards in the Node, they now have 4K, USB-C, HDMI, and OLED monitors.
All right, so let's get nitty-gritty with the engineer.
Let's do it.
So 4K video, how many inputs and outputs on the 4K video do you have?
Yeah, so if you we can support 4 inputs or outputs per card, and with 8 of them, you know, you can mix and match. So you can do 32 in, 32 out, whatever combination you want.
Okay.
If you run out of card slots, we use a fiber optic backbone. So our biggest install ever, we've actually had 18 of these boxes, all connected together.
Like a proprietary fiber system to connect them together. Resolution, 4K 60?
4K 60, HDR.
HDR?
P60.
Okay, HDR, right on.
Exactly.
So does this do audio as well?
It does.
Okay.
So we do stereo, uncompressed 5.1, and then coming out soon is our Dolby Atmos.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a second. So what format, when you say stereo uncompressed, is that PCM or is that PCM audio? Does it do 24-bit 192?
We are, that I'm not sure of.
Okay, no worries. No, that's cool. And you can do the 32 and 32 on the audio side?
We can actually support 500 channels.
500 channels of audio.
Channels,
okay. Do you guys make a complete ecosystem for the plane, or do you have to work with partner companies to do various other components?
So we do both. We do both. Yeah, we provide the backbone, and we work with other integration partners in the industry. Okay. If the customer wants, you know, different touchscreens, different monitors, different source equipment.
So they have a choice.
They have a choice. Yeah.
Okay.
With the recent acquisition with Heads Up Technologies.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. We do have the option to provide a complete solution now. Okay. But we're actually, maintaining the fact that we'll work with anybody.
Very, very cool. It's upgradable. I mean, it seems that you're checking all the boxes on this 4K. So Dolby Atmos.
Yeah.
All right, talk to me, man. What we got on that?
Yeah, so this is something that is still currently in development, but is something that we are showing here at the show. So bringing Dolby Atmos in, in the HDMI inputs. 7.1.4 is the configuration that we'll be able to support, as well as 5.1.2, 7.1.
Anything up to 7.1.
Anything up to that.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. Being able to bring that around, distribute it, being able to send it to multiple zones, multiple cabins, configuring it for each room, doing the decoding inside one of these cards.
Okay, so Dolby Atmos signal leaves your box, your device.
Yep.
goes to an amplifier, and
That's
then the
correct.
amplifier then handshakes with it, and then sends the appropriate
Yep.
Dolby Atmos audio to it.
Yep, and you do
Very
all
cool.
the room tuning and configuration in our card.
Okay.
So, you know, depending on the distances of
All
the
right.
height speakers.
Okay. All right, let's get a little deeper in that. I'm gonna nerd out on you.
Okay.
Any kind of calibration besides the basics, distance, and all that? Do you have any kind of parametric EQs, any kind of bass management crossovers?
Yep, we can totally set up where the crossover happens. We can, you know, set low pass filters, high pass filters, you know.
Oh, very cool.
That sort of thing. There with it, equalization, EQ, yeah, the whole thing.
And then the video processing side will then take that, extract that Dolby Atmos track, and then pass on to the various monitors. And can that be distributed to multiple monitors through Atmos?
Yeah, it definitely can.
Really?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So we actually take that Atmos, we bring it into our decoder card, and we decode it for a specific room, but we can also decode it for like the headphones. You know, that's just something that's
Yeah,
kinda
that new,
unique,
yeah.
Right? So we'll take a stereo down mix
Okay.
out of that 714
Right.
so that we can do our Bluetooth transmitters to headphones.
It's kind of cool.
It is interesting in like the aviation is a little bit different than the home where you've got
Sure.
you know different modes of operation where you may have like a passenger, you know, somebody falls asleep when you were listening to a movie, watching it in your speakers, and now I got to switch over to my headphones.
Right.
You know, things like that.
No, I
So,
understand. Very
yeah.
cool, very cool. And I know you've got all the FAA regulations that you have to meet, the really crazy power
Yep.
fluctuations, vibration and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is your bread and butter product. I see some other
Yeah.
little device and handshake boxes that you have.
So we've had the AVS nodes with the fiber backbone,
Okay.
but you've always had copper cabling in the aircraft for things like HDMI,
Mm-hmm.
USB-C, Ethernet, that sort of thing. And so what we've started doing is putting more products out at the end, so those runs are very, very short. I
Mm-hmm. Okay.
mean, you know from your home days, right? Running an HDMI cable
Yeah.
a long distance is really difficult.
It's terrible, yeah,
Right?
18 feet I think, and you lose so much unless it's active,
Yes,
you know?
exactly. So what we're doing is we're bringing that in to a smaller LRU that's really close, and then going fiber back to the backbone.
Okay.
So for a large aircraft, think about like a Boeing or an Airbus.
Yeah, you're
where
going to send it a distance, or kind of these paths that you have to follow.
Yes.
I'm trying to get with some MROs now so I can go see how they actually wire these things, because I
Yeah.
used to be in a car audio
Yeah.
when I got in a home, so it's really cool.
Yep, exactly.
That's awesome,
so
man.
that's the idea. So this converts, you know, this can convert analog audio, USB-C, HDMI in, out, kind of just converts that all to a single fiber cable.
And the control system that's compatible with various lighting systems,
Yeah.
shades, HVAC control inside
Yep.
the plane and whatnot.
Yeah. The
Ah,
whole
very
thing
cool.
Can run through this.
So
And
this,
even the internet connectivity.
Oh,
so,
really?
You know, all the internet connectivity is
really?
becoming really popular.
So you can use that as a router?
You can use this as a layer 2 Ethernet switch.
A layer 2 switch.
Yep,
Okay.
a layer 2
really?
switch. Yep.
Very cool.
Setting up the VLAN so you keep everything
So if you had
segregated.
Starlink, you would go run it to some kind of router.
Yep.
Just, you know, in a home, then you go to that and keep. That's very cool,
Yeah,
man.
you can split it up.
Man, I can't thank you enough.
Hey,
I've been
it's a
trying to get
pleasure.
with you guys. Nobody took my calls. Nobody answered my emails until Christina. Love her. Thank you. She's wonderful and a dancer. So listen, if you like this video, please like, please subscribe, and then I promise I won't dance at least for a short amount of time. All right, thanks you so much.